So I have already wanted a drone in the past. Now I really, really want one. And I know that like there's been a whole lot of different views on drones, and there's been a whole lot of new drones coming out. There's like the Karma GoPro drone, which is the one that I really, really want, just because I already have a GoPro, and it's the GoPro 4, and the Karma works for the 4 or the 5. And like I'm just kind of a GoPro fanboy. Like I really like GoPro. I think it's, maybe not the best camera for like you can't zoom in, and maybe the audio quality isn't that great, but to me, like, I love being able to take it everywhere. I love how tiny it is, the waterproofness, so much. Like, my GoPro has been through, not this one, but the 3 Plus when I had it, had been through so much. Like, I put it under fireworks one time. I accidentally ran it over with the truck. I dropped it from, like, 30 feet or something like that. Well, I kind of, like, chucked it in the air, and it landed on concrete. Anyway, it was totally fine, though. Like, I mean, it's a beast. That's why I love GoPros. So I really want the GoPro Karma. But this other one that we were just flying today is the, what is it called? The Zero Explorer. And I've never heard about this one before. I didn't know about this one, but my uncle just bought it, and so he brought it over and was like, hey, let's fly the drone and let's test it out and stuff like that. So we got some good shots along the river. It's really actually like stable. It's tiny, but it's got really good quality in the camera too, and I was pretty surprised. That one was only I think he said $500, which is like, wow, that's pretty good. $500 for a drone like that. It's got, you can plot out the points, so you can tell it to go like, here, 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 and then come back, and it'll fly those exact points via GPS. It knows where to go. You can program it to like follow you, so you can like have it locked onto your signal. I don't know how it does it. I guess maybe you have to carry something and it just follows, like, it knows where it is. It pinpoints what you're holding, like if it's like a device that you're holding, and then it just follows that device. I don't know how that works, but I know he said it could follow you, and like tracking kind of wise, and it goes like 400 feet is the max that it went, which like we got it up to 400, and that was so high. Like, I don't know if it was the camera effects, but you could see like the curvature of the earth. And I'm not sure if that was just the camera, the way it was filming, or if that was actually because it was so high. I doubt it was because it was actually high, because if so, like, 400 feet is really, really high then. Like, that's crazy. I think that's 120 meters for those of you that do, like, meters. But yeah, so that was awesome. And it had this, like, really cool thing where if you go too far, like, if it gets out of range, it'll sit, and it'll just, like, hover for 15 seconds. And then, if it's still out of range of the remote control, it'll go back to the last point that it knows was in range. And so like if it's too far out of range, then it'll sit, it'll try and reconnect. If it can't reconnect, then it'll go back to right where your remote can control it, and then you can control it, which was really awesome, because we wanted to see as far as we could get it, like over the river. And like my uncle was like freaking out, like his hands were shaking and stuff, because he was afraid like he was going to lose signal and it was just going to plop in the water. But it came around and turned back, which was again awesome. So one of the other things it has is like there's 3 modes on it. There's like 1, 2, and 3. Literally 1, 2, and 3 is what they call them. The first mode is just like easy going, doesn't go real fast, and that's where you can do like the plot out your points and it'll go wherever. The second one is more like it moves quicker and burns more battery. And the third one is what they call like sport mode, and that's normally what you do if you could take the camera off, which you can fly without the camera. And that's just like if you're an RC enthusiast and you want to just fly a drone around and you don't really care to record, because it'll go like way, way faster, like 20. I think we got it like 22 miles an hour, which is, it's fast for a drone. Depending on how high you go, it's gonna go farther. But like that's good enough to keep up with the boat, and that's all I care about. So like I really want a drone now, and it's like I still, Karma is 800, and that Zero Explorer, I think it was the Explorer 2 actually. I know he said it just came out this year. So I really want to go with Karma just because I like GoPro, but at the same time, the 2's drone is pretty awesome, and that one is called the, I don't actually remember. I thought he had the Phantom, and then I was messaging him, and he said he actually didn't have the Phantom. But it looks like the Phantom, because it's like white, and it's got the legs that you can grab in the air. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I really want a drone. There's some drone footage. I hope you enjoyed that. Seeing the river and seeing like everything, because it was just gorgeous, like awesome. And hopefully I'll be able to get a drone pretty soon. I'm saving up for the GoPro one though, so that's 800. and I just blew like 400 on a board. Actually, I didn't. I paid $275 for the pro board, so yeah, I got a deal. But again, that's still $275 minus what I could have saved for a drone, so whatever. Yeah, I hope you like this video. If you have any comments or questions about the drones, there is a new drone that just came out, and everyone's talking about it, and it's like really small, and they're saying it's better than the GoPro drone. I forgot what it's called. I don't remember. Something though, and people were saying it's like really fast and it's really accurate and it runs for like 30 minutes versus the rest of them that run for like 20, which by the way, this one, the Zero Explorer, its runtime is about 17, so that's pretty good depending on which mode. If you're running on mode 3 where it's really fast all the time, it's gonna burn through really quickly. So yeah, so there's the review on the Zero Explorer drone. If you are looking at getting a cheaper drone but still really good quality one, that one is what we are told is the best quality drone for that price. So for $500, that is the best drone you can find. Now, if you're willing to spend more money, like, you know, $1,000 or so, obviously you're gonna get a better drone, but some people don't want to spend a lot of money. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys can like, you can subscribe, and you can leave any comments. I'd love to hear actually your opinion on drones, because again, I'm still kind of looking for one, but remember, I'm kind of biased to GoPros, so I like them. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, stay awesome, you guys. God bless y'all, and I'll see you later. Okay, y'all, one more thing. So I do want to give a shout out to someone else. He gave me a shout out recently, and he actually came to my channel from Atua giving me a shout out. So like, first off, if you haven't seen Atua and Moy's channel, go check it out. He is like a prepper, survivalist, like surfer kind of kid. He's 14, but he lives in Costa Rica. He's really, really good at surfing, and he just does like, not daily vlogs, but pretty much every other day kind of stuff. And he's just awesome. Like, he's got a lot of wisdom on like how to survive and how to prepare for stuff. So it's just helpful information you might want to know. Super enthusiastic, great attitude, great personality, just solid kid. So at the same time, he suggested someone else to come see my channel, and his account name is Gromzilla, so you can go check that out. It's a really, really awesome kid that is like really good at surfing, but he's also just really positive and just like has a fun personality. Like, he does pretty much like everything. I'm kind of really jealous actually, because he does surfing, but he's also been snowboarding and like windsurfing, I think, or maybe it was like sailing, but like competition sailing. He does wakeboarding, so very nice, very impressed. I like it. And then he can do like front flips, back flips, like side flips, all this crazy parkour stuff, and he skates, and so like that's pretty awesome. Very impressed, very nice. Anyway, so he lives on the west coast of Florida, which is like another Floridian. That's pretty awesome. So if anything, go check out his channel and, you know, give him some support, because I think he really deserves it. He's done a pretty good job. Plus, it's another Floridian. Like, I mean, we got to stick together on this. So anyway, nice job, Gromzilla. Really impressed with your account. Like, you're just awesome. Keep it up, the good work. And thanks for the shout out that you gave me as well. He's just a solid kid. Like, I've gotten to talk to him some. He seems really, really cool. So anyway, I will see y'all later. Thanks for checking out the channel. Don't forget to go to Atua's or to go to Gromzilla's. I'll see y'all later.